Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
I feel like yesterday was Monday.
I feel like
Thursday.
today was Friday.
Oh, wow. You guys are going to confuse me.
So messed up with the day. I was like, today really Thursday though?
You guys are going to confuse me. Don't start with that shit.
Babe, just remember, don't go to work tomorrow.
Don't.
Wait, what you mean?
Tomorrow's
So you
Sunday.
don't do that. I'm going to sleep till 10 and shit.
My friends told me it was ready to go.
Yeah, man. Whenever y'all ready.
Episode
shit.
113.
Yeah.
Why
Welcome
didn't
to
you
another-
say 113?
Because
That's
y'all
a
yelled
number
at
that
me.
you would say.
But y'all yelled at me last week.
You could do a 112. Of all the numbers, 112, you say 112.
Right.
But
Should I
113.
do it over? Episode 113.
I don't know why he listens
Oh,
to me
man.
every time.
Scared of getting beaten. I'm scared too. We just listen.
Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This. Content just moved in the building. We have Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
Genevieve.
Genevieve. With the accent mark.
Accent Q. Was it a
Grave.
grave?
We're in a silly mood already. What's cracking, people?
Chilling, yo. What's good, yo?
Ain't shit, man. Ain't shit,
Nuts are
man.
cracking, huh? Huh, Jenny?
I guess we could skip the weekend shit. We always ask how was your
because-
weekend, but
because,
never did
well,
anything.
I just thought the weekend was yesterday. So. We could skip right over that.
What's going on with y'all, man, Darren?
I mean,
Chat?
I have a situation I need to ask you guys about.
Already?
You be having stuff like jump up. All right, so let's do this.
Wait. I have to give somebody a shout out.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Or should I give it at the
Point your mic that way.
I have to give a shout out, but should I give it at the beginning or at the end?
Beginning. Yeah.
Well, so right, we all know that there's certain people in this world that when you meet them, you're like, that person's ahead of the game.
Okay.
It's special.
Yeah, you're like living in the future almost,
Like Elon Musk?
kind of like that, but not weird.
Okay.
One of these people for me is everyone's favorite British cousin, Lizzie.
Liz. Yay!
Liz!
Hello, Liz.
I say her name and it's like she's here. Like we get excited.
Hello.
What she did?
I was talking to her today, and it was a fun conversation. And she was like, "Oh, you gonna do the podcast? Make sure you give me a shout out." I was like, "Yep." I said, "For sure," but that's not the funny part. So she was saying how a couple people call her bougie, and she's like, "I'm not bougie, I'm hood." My cousin said she hood, and she hood.
No, she's hood, but she's also bougie. Bourgeois, if you will. Yes.
And so I said, maybe they just said that because you have a British accent. British accent just sounds bougie.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then she was like, but I have started eating my jollof rice with chopsticks.
Oh. Well.
I said, that's the greatest thing I've heard.
That.
I'm at a loss for words.
What part?
I need
Which
a moment.
culture are you? Okay, we'll give Bim the moment.
Liz, I don't. At what juncture do you arrive at this place? Darren, you had jollof rice.
I have.
Jen, of course.
Oh, of course.
As Africans, you shovel food in your mouth.
As quickly as possible.
Some of the food, we don't even use spoon. We use SPON. And just grab it and put it in our face. Chopsticks. You
That-
get maybe
that is-
4 grains of rice.
that is a step up, 2 steps above the rest of us.
That's my point.
But no.
She's in the future, yo.
No.
She's living in
Your
my
food
head-
be cold before you finish eating.
Yo, in my head, I picture with a kimono on the ground.
a
just
kimono made out of kente.
Come on. I don't know how I feel about this. What are you talking about, Liz? What is this?
I want her to record herself doing this.
And then what happens with the... Wait, so if you're eating chicken or some type of meat, there's bone there, you're not going to use chopsticks for that. Right?
I don't know.
Did you ask Liz?
I didn't think to ask that.
Nah,
'Cause
fam.
I don't know how to use chopsticks, so I don't know how any of it works.
We need documented video of this occasion. What?
So I said, I'm going to mention this when I do your shout out. She said, of course you're going to mention it.
Now I'm bewildered and flabbergasted.
It's amazing.
No, it's not.
It's amazing. And then we started eating sushi because, I don't eat seafood, so I haven't had sushi. But I said I wanted to try the kind with the chicken.
Yeah.
And she said, they have vegetarian sushi. I was like, oh, that's done.
It wasn't me this time.
Nope.
So I was like, knowing me, I'd probably take like one of them sushi rolls, the vegetarian sushis, and put a stewed meat on top and then put it in my mouth.
That's innovation. That's it, man. That's it, my friend.
It doesn't work this way, but if you turn the whole platter, it works the other way.
Hell yeah.
Yo, he's so excited now.
And she was like, "You're not gonna come embarrass me."
She's bougie.
At
She's
a
bougie.
sushi restaurant. She's like, "You have to use chopsticks." I said, "No, I have to use my African chopstick."
Grab that shit.
I don't think she's gonna take me out for sushi.
What you mean? She's still over there, right?
Yeah, she said she's not coming back till Trump's not president. She meant that.
Oh boy, I don't know about this Biden guy. So
I
might be
mean-
some time. Oh shit.
God damn, we're doomed.
Come on, Liz. Does she tune in or she just want a shout out just to get a shout
Well,
out?
she said if we were live, she would have watched, which is pretty impressive because the time difference.
Yeah, 4 hours, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But I told her we don't go live anymore because
I thought it was like 6.
Why don't we go? Oh, you guys get distracted.
No,
What's the reason then?
I kind of
Both of us. No.
I kind of might say things that
You can't take
We
that.
don't edit anyways.
we don't edit anyways. But that one time we should have edited.
Oh shit, you're
Well,
right.
you had to edit.
Yeah, you're right.
The one time we went live.
Oh man.
I know. So
Dear.
yeah. So
Let's keep innovating. That one I don't know, man. I can't do chop. I don't even like doing chopsticks with sushi. Yes, because it's one and it's big chunks. But with their rice, even with the sticky rice, I need quickly, as much as possible.
I don't have time.
I don't have time, Darren. I have to lay down. What the fuck, man?
The snap's not going to take itself.
Chopsticks. What are you talking about?
I'm
I have
hot.
this big bowl of jollof. You want me these 2 sticks? Are you kidding me? You know how big my plate of jollof be?
Yo,
Sorry. I
want,
just disagree.
I want a room full of this Nigerians.
Nah.
And then the plate, and then they take away the settings, and they put on a napkin, 2 little chopsticks, and just watch their face.
That would be fucking amazing. Oh my god, some uncles and aunties.
what is this?
Hello.
Miss.
Sir?
I'm having a hard time.
You started it.
I
Now
would
Liz
love to
started
see
it.
this.
I'm having a very hard time.
We should try to set this up
Why is this?
That would be dope.
at your wedding.
Oh.
Okay, all right, that's enough.
Yeah, that would be
Enough.
Somebody will flip a table. That would be outrage. That would be outrage.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So guys, like I was trying to.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hoping.
And put the chopsticks next to the kachupa.
Cape Verdeans would not touch a single chopstick. They would not touch that shit. What the fuck? There'd be
Liquid
anarchy.
Just keep dripping down. How?
Nope.
I can't even grasp the potato.
Chopsticks?
All right, guys. I have a
Yes.
situation.
I love you, Liz.
Liz, hi. Hello.
Hello, Liz. Hello. So Clarabelle comes to me the other day and she's like, "Yo, the people next door.
Uh-oh.
I gotta. What do I do? What do I say?" And I'm like, "Okay, tell me."
This them.
Them,
The nosy one.
the nosy one. So they came to Clarabelle with I think very good intentions, and they said, "Hey, I want to see if I can talk to you for a quick second. Listen, we love you guys. We love that you guys are outside and playing." And so I'm waiting for the complaint.
Yeah. You lead with love. That's what they're doing there.
So I'm waiting for the complaint. She
Oh my
said,
God, my eyes are
"I just love it that you guys are outside and you're playing. The kids are playing. We love it. It's just you guys bring this good energy and we love it. And with everything going on in the world, I think we could just use some positivity." And so I'm looking at Clarabelle, and Clarabelle's looking at me, and she's like, "Okay." And I'm like, "You're on board so far?" She's like, "Yep." So the lady then goes, I want to do something. Let's all get together, like all of us in the neighborhood, just to celebrate. I was thinking like maybe on a Wednesday that we get together for dinner. Like I'll bring KFC and wait. Time before the outrage gets too much. Before it does. So come on, before the outrage gets to overflows. So she says yes. I could get some KFC and we'll just have dinner. Yada yada yada. I think one of these Wednesdays we got to do it and get together.
Why on a Wednesday?
I don't know.
What the fuck maniac gets together on a Wednesday?
Clarabelle's looking at me. I'm looking at her, and I said, "Well, what did you say? Like, how did you leave it?" And she's like, she's like, I don't know. I didn't know what to tell. Poor Clarabelle is stuttering in front of me, and we're in the safety of our home. And so I'm like, no, really, how did you leave it? How did you come? How did you just walk away from her? Like, how did the conversation end? So that I know if I see this lady, she's going to be like, something's wrong with your wife. She just walked away from me. So I know what to say. And so she's like, no, I told her that. She's like, I wanted to tell her no. I wanted to tell her why this was wrong. But I just didn't know how to say it without screaming. So I just told her, yeah, we could think about it and figure it out. And she left. And so I said, okay, let's unpack this.
I'm having a hard time.
Now, she led with love. She did. You can't deny that. And I feel like she was sincere.
Shit.
Right. Shit. And so Clarabelle was like, no, she can't do that. That's racist. Now, this is why I need you guys. I need my friends. I purposely didn't tell you about this the day it happened. I said I need genuine reactions.
Oh, fuck.
So here's the thing.
Wait, no. Let him finish the whole line.
This is where we landed. The both of us don't know what to do. Don't know what to say to this woman. Because she...
Okay, so do you know any other neighbors?
Do I know any other neighbors?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So ask another one. Hey.
That's good.
What did she say on the menu?
That's good. Well,
what did she tell you?
She also said, funny enough, she was like, and Anderson, the guy over here.
The black man.
The other black guy. She said, he's done a couple things for us. He chopped down our tree. So I figured like all of us who get together.
He's chopped down our tree?
Yeah, because he does that as a side hobby.
Okay.
So like, okay. So go.
So here's the thing. I've seen a lot. Oh, this would lead right into the good.
Oh, we're doing good.
I love how this happens.
Yeah.
We're good today, guys.
Dear our white allies.
Oh, my Lord.
Hi, guys. Hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
You've been doing great the past couple of weeks.
You have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And just keep fighting the good fight.
We love it.
Here's the thing. What we need is very simple. Don't kill us. Don't stop us from getting jobs. And don't just stare at us and be weird. She failed at the last one. She was weird. That is weird. Washing the feet of pastors in North Carolina. Do you guys know about this one?
No.
In North Carolina, a bunch of pastors, black pastors, did a walk for against racism or something like that. Afterwards,
Oh, boy.
white police officers
No.
washed their feet.
Why?
For why?
Thank you.
Are they Jesus?
Thank you.
Why?
As a sign, I wrote it down.
As a
Hold
sign
on.
of respect? And
As a
humility?
sign of respect. Did I put it down? Okay. Yeah, police officers washed the feet of the pastors after the prayer walk to end racism in North Carolina as an act of humility.
Yep.
We don't need it.
That's
too much.
That's when Jesus was alive. That happened.
Point number 2. Jen, I blame you for this because I'm sure you placed the order. Nancy Pelosi. And the kente cloth in all the Democrats.
And then kneeling.
And then kneeling.
Oh,
Guys,
Jesus.
hello. I got white friends and allies. Hi.
I said I better not see nobody with no blonde box braids next week. Yo, I swear to God.
Jen, I blame you because you ordered the kente cloth for them. Why? You.
Jen definitely did.
You did.
She definitely did.
You said, Nancy, hey, girl.
Hey, girl, hey.
I have one of
them. Boo.
I got 2 of those hanging from my graduation.
Do you want this one or this one? Which one do you want me to order?
I was in a blue. That's funny.
So that's too much. So in these examples, and then you have this one. You have to read the room and not be tone deaf. if you are aware slightly of anything, the stereotypes, the tropes, all these things.
Tropes. You are something else.
Darren knows what a trope is.
Somewhat.
Nigerians speak all of English.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
The whole
Don't
language.
Don't start.
Every letter.
They speak,
Don't
they
start.
speak the whole language. Go.
That's where you would want to avoid, right? So this woman had the right intentions.
She did.
These police officers, they had the right intention. Nancy
did.
Pelosi and them,
They
and
did.
Dems, had
And
the right
Dems, I like
intentions.
that.
The best one is the meme where they put her behind T'Challa.
Right intentions.
Yes.
Bets. You have to know where to just stop. Our shit is basic, yo. Just let her live our lives equally like y'all.
Yeah.
Why is she mentioning KFC?
So I tried so hard to try to help her out without helping her out. I said maybe that's a special thing in her house. Maybe
Here's the
Why
wild
is it-
thing.
That's why I said ask the other neighbor.
Yeah.
What did she say? Like, yeah, she was
Well,
still on dinner, but I don't know what
I
she.
don't think she's spoken to anybody else about this. I don't know for sure.
So then, what I'm saying is, if she said to the white people the same thing, maybe just people in your neighborhood like KFC. You never know.
Maybe.
And I was
that's
gonna say,
what I
here's the
thought.
thing: everyone loves fried chicken.
Yeah,
Everyone.
that's what I'm saying.
Bets.
Greedy me was on board. I was like, all right, KFC, all right, bet.
So that's what I'm saying. So if she said the same thing to the white people, then
Yeah.
it's not that she purposely said to you KFC.
Okay.
But if you go to the white person, they're like, oh yeah, what'd she say? She's like, oh, she mentioned like potato salad, raisins. You're like, oh, wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
She dealt her guy. She
She
put the
got a
card
whole
down.
separate menu.
She did.
Because if this was happening to our Asian brothers and sisters, we wouldn't say, what's that? We'll get some Panda Express. Well, no! No!
Listen.
What are you doing?
So,
You know the worst part? I had KFC today.
yo. So let's start here.
So you want to go to the dinner?
I was, you want me to
Try
invite
to
you?
move from Wednesday to Thursday?
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Now that I'm thinking about it, when I was in the drive-thru, they had a sign.
Oh, boy.
It's like some kind of KFC today and tomorrow dinner. So it's some shit where you have enough to eat food today and tomorrow.
Okay.
It's for $30.
Oh,
It's a bucket of 8-piece original,
okay.
2 large mashed potatoes, 1 large gravy, 1 large coleslaw, and 12 chicken tenders.
Okay.
$30.
That's
So
a pretty hefty
maybe
deal.
she saw that.
I was like, yo.
That I could have
I
mad
could
dinner with my
feed-
neighbors.
There's a big family next
They
door.
just made this. They
So-
just made this deal.
I wonder, because you could have just said, maybe we can set up a dinner, period.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was the carrot, right? She was like,
Maybe that's where it
KFC.
started for her.
That's
yeah.
what I'm hoping
no,
it wasn't.
maybe it was like she was reading Clarabelle's face and she's like, oh, damn, she's not into it. Chicken! Yes! That'll get her on my side.
Yes, baby.
What's up, Carter?
I'm okay, baby.
Did you hear chicken?
My son just came down like, Dad? It's funny because he loves chicken. Not fried chicken, but he loves chicken.
Oh, boy.
So, Clara was like, well, how do we educate her that this is a stereotype that
Why is that your job?
It is.
it
It's
is our job.
It's our
Because
job.
nobody else is going to... Imagine this woman's going through her whole life thinking,
Every time I need to meet a black person, offer him chicken.
Yeah.
I hear... Maybe she heard that Dave Chappelle joke that blacks and chickens are fond of one another. Wait, Bubba, what are you doing?
Jen, unfortunately, especially for those who are willing to put themselves in a position to make us comfortable, let them know they're allies. If they slip up, you got to be able to say,
Nobody does that on accident.
that's what on accident.
So you
Offer you
think...
chicken on.
So listen,
Yes. it happens.
So I was
you ain't
like-
hear LL Cool J song "Accidental Racist"?
Not that song. We're not doing that. We're not. Today's a bad day. Can we just go to 114? 113 is stupid.
Wait. So I was like, okay, KFC's not that far from here.
Yep.
It's up the
See?
street. So I was like, maybe she's just like, hey, simple is abundant.
They just got this new deal for $30.
Boom! There's 6 of you. There's 3 of us. We could
And
feed
then I have
multiple.
food for tomorrow.
Yes.
For the work.
Yes.
Her intentions are good, but it is still a good opportunity to say, Barbara, by the way, let me tell you something. pass
the biscuits.
What you don't want to do, ill.
Because
of this. Then she'll say, "Oh my God," and then she'll tell her other friends, "Do you know what I did to embarrass myself?"
And that's why I'm asking, like, how do we?
I don't know.
Break this.
I think
somebody's got to educate her.
Yeah, and it can be done in a jokey way.
Yeah,
and just a brief history. We don't need to make her sit down and watch Roots, but just say, "Hey," just say, "Hey," just so you know. There's stereotypes about us.
She knows about the stereotypes.
She doesn't. You've never met Jen. Jen, you've never met a white person who's like, "Oh, I can't say that." About certain, they don't know sometimes.
It's ignorance,
no, that's the opposite of ignorance. Because people who assume blacks like chicken, that's kind of ignorant. If she just don't know.
Ignorant. She's ignorant.
She just doesn't know something.
Okay,
I just wanted to clarify the type of ignorant we're talking.
So that's. I mean, and I've come across it before where white person just had no idea what they're saying.
I've seen it several times.
At Cox, I remember vividly. Who was it? No, who was it? I forgot. I don't know if it was. I think it was me or something. This person was like, Darren looks like a monkey today. Doesn't he look like a monkey? He looks like a monkey. Look at him. And everybody was like, all right. All right.
My God.
Now, Darren may have looked like a monkey. He may have been wearing a monkey suit even. But don't say it. You're not allowed to say that. A basketball player did that. I can't remember his name. He's from New Zealand. He played for the OKC Thunder. And he was talking about, I can't remember what he was talking about. Another basketball player who's quick. I think Steph Curry. He's like, he's so quick. He's like a monkey. But he's not from the U.S., but he didn't know what
monkeys,
So they had to educate him, and he's like, I had no idea. I'm not even...
That's different.
Yeah, because
it's the same.
His excuse is he not from here.
But there's some folks from here who live in their own world, their own white world.
Yeah, there's a documentary on something. I don't know if it's Netflix about people in Cape Cod. They're like that.
Oh, they wouldn't know.
Yeah, because they're on the Cape.
Yeah, because we can't assume.
Is it Cape Cod or Martha's Vineyard? One of the two.
Probably Martha's Vineyard. I assume that's a little bit more secluded.
Gotcha.
We can't assume that they watch the same things we watch.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So in that situation, if that's the case, then she just likes chicken and it's $30.
Because who don't like chicken?
But what I'm saying is, everybody's heard that stereotype.
I'm secretly down for this.
Telling you.
I mean, and
she's older, right?
Just so you know, I'm secretly down for this.
Darren, oh my God, eat the chicken, brother. Eat
I just can't eat it.
You notice how I said during the meal? Hey, Barbara,
I'm finished.
Yeah, during the meal when it's in front of you and you're 18, then you tell her after she paid for the food.
So what's the difference?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between those white friends that we have that are?
I realize I don't have a lot, by the way.
I have a couple. I have some.
I don't know what happened.
He just.
I mean, I have the acquaintances and whatnot, but like a homie that not a lot, yo.
But so what about those people that are like
Jen, you gotta relax.
that can easily like teeter that line of saying a racist comment, but in a joking way that we all like. It's almost like a comedian.
Yeah.
That is able to say, I know black people like chicken, and we laugh. Just because, I mean, their title is comedian, but I'm taking like the person that we know, that is like
you would have to answer that because I
don't know. I mean, I agree. I know a couple people. I can't think of them now.
I don't know if you remember Matt Zampa.
Yeah.
So he's in Vegas now. Every time I go out there, we chop it up and link up. He knows, he's aware of everything, so he jokes with us like that because he gets it. So like,
but what's the difference between those people who know and can openly say it and we laugh and then it's not as problematic as the person who doesn't know any better?
Oh, because he doesn't say it. He grew up in Providence. He went to class school. He's around black folks. He's aware. He's educated. She has not been around black people. She is not, because again, remember, not everyone is from where we're from. Jen, what is the problem?
Jen can't even. Jen's not holding it together at all.
I have no problem. I'm just in my head. I'm just replaying it over and over again.
When we're done here, I'll go upstairs and have Clarabelle.
And I'm imagining Clarabelle's face.
So Clarabelle doesn't hide her face at all.
Oh, I can imagine.
So her big green eyes got bigger. And I'm sure the lady was like, "Oh no,
that's where the chicken came in." She was trying, and then it was like, oh shit, she messed up again. She may never talk to you guys again.
She may never. And
that's why I'm having a hard time because in my head it's just playing over and over.
The Clarabelle's like tall, 6 feet tall. This little woman is like 5'2".
Oh my god!
So
the comedy skit.
Oh my yo.
Christ.
And so Clarabelle's like, I don't know, what do I? She's like, I wanted to yell at her in that moment, and I because she has to know she's speaking wrong, and I'm like, I get it, baby, but I'm glad that you came back in the house and cooled down a little bit.
Yeah, can you imagine her going off on this woman? Like, oh, she doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
I don't know if I'm that convinced.
So, Jen, you think this woman, Jen, you gotta relax. Look at you. You're a mess.
she's
pull it together. Mess. We did 112 of these things. Get it together, man.
Sorry, my eyes are burning.
That's how we know we got her.
All right, go.
I don't know what I was saying. Oh, so this woman did not come here with malintent.
She didn't.
She came
with her heart on her sleeve.
She's like, this is terrible.
Yes.
This is terrible, Frank. Look at the television. Look at what's been going on. Our neighbors.
How can we show that we support our neighbors?
She came to the door?
I think she waited until Clarabelle came home and was in the yard.
So she was looking out the window waiting for one of y'all to come outside.
Not me. Because
oh dear. Jen, do you need a timeout? Yo, she is having
Jen needs a timeout.
Because now, do you guys talk to this lady a lot?
We talk to her in passing. If we're all outside, hey.
Now I'm imagining, what if she didn't realize Clarabelle wasn't white till she got close to her, and then she like panicked?
Like the first time?
The first time?
What are you talking about now?
I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, she knows.
She knows. Okay. Yeah.
The first time she didn't know?
I don't know. I can't tell you the first encounter.
That's what I'm saying. She might.
Yeah. She's like, oh, hey.
And then she got closer. She's like, oh shit, she's black chicken.
This was not our first encounter with her.
Okay.
So she knows what we are. I don't know what she thinks Clarabelle is.
Gotcha.
Because we've never like sat down and said Clarabelle says I'm half Spanish and half black. She just knows he's dark skinned, she's light skinned. But I'm sure she knows we're ethnic of some sort.
So you're sure of that, but you're not sure that she knows the chicken thing.
You're right, Jen.
She might not know.
But and then so after we spoke about it, I'm having my little internal dialogue, and I'm like, am I giving her excuses? Like, am I trying to excuse her?
I'm saying you gotta let this shit play out, because there's people who like to be like passive aggressive and make little funny jokes for no reason.
You're right.
You know?
Does she seem like that kind of woman? Though?
No.
Right.
But just because she doesn't seem like that doesn't mean she isn't.
Yeah, I've met way too many people.
She probably just doesn't know.
Yeah, I've met way too many people who don't know.
Yeah.
And how long has she been living here, do you know?
She's been here, I think, just about all her life.
Okay, Jen, how many of Darren's do you think people in this neighborhood see regularly?
But they own televisions.
What is that? You think they watch the same shit we watch? Again, I went to...
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, I've overheard people refer to folks who live in Providence as animals. I was in Macy's, some older white dude said something about what he saw on the news. He was having a conversation with the cashier, and he's like, they're animals. They should be locked up. They should have a curfew. They shouldn't leave the house at 9 o'clock.
Wow.
Like, wow.
Now, imagine people who just live in their own world. They watch Seinfeld and Frasier reruns and the news.
First of all, Seinfeld and Frasier did nothing to you.
What? I'm just saying, it shows.
Seinfeld's a good show, though.
I'm just, guys, a show. I ain't saying it was bad or nothing. There's just white shows.
But you're just saying they're in this world. They're in their world. They know nothing more.
They don't. Some areas I learned in college don't even have BET. Some areas don't even have other channels. So all the stuff that we have and content that we take in, because we watch white shows, so we know some of their shit. Y'all should know our shit. No, they don't know, man. They do not know.
When I was driving here, right, I was blasting my music. So
you was
vibing.
Right? You was vibing.
And so I was playing music based off of LL Cool J's "I Need Love." Right?
Interesting.
It was track radio, no title thing, whatever, playlist mix, whatever. Play some Slick Rick, cool. And so "I Need Love" was on. It's a rap song, but it's slow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do people who don't listen to rap know that this is rap? Because if rap is so different from like, if you started hating rap when LL Cool J was out, and then somebody plays Migos, do you know that that's also rap? And if so, how do you know? Because it sounds so different. That's what I was thinking about when I was driving.
That had nothing to do with what we were talking about.
But white people not knowing black music, like black TV.
They're not going to know much of anything about the culture.
You said they don't watch what we watch, and I'm saying they probably don't listen to what we listen to.
Not even close.
Since they don't listen to it at all, do they know that there's different types of rap?
Oh, no, especially now with like how the genre has grown and all these other, the singy raps and all that. No, they wouldn't know.
So what they call that?
What's that?
So what would they call it?
Nigga music.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
I'm sorry. They probably just call it all rap. Because if they
call it all rap, how do they know?
It's an 808. They just hear a heavy beat and a rhythm and no guitar. It's rap.
And the absence of guitar means it's not for us.
Because if there's a little guitar, it might be pop. But anything that's with some bass,
I'm sure there's rap songs with guitars.
of course. But they don't.
Like Tupac.
Which one?
He took what's that? Phil Collins beat.
Oh yeah.
There's no guitar in that, but there's a lot of piano.
I was like, it's a majestic piano.
A lot of
A
piano.
majestic piano.
We also can speak all of English, right, Darren?
No. I thank you for trying to bring me along with you.
Darren,
You're the one who said the word majestic.
Thank you.
have the dinner.
Oh yeah, definitely have a dinner.
We're probably gonna have to do.
But I'm saying, just
And
But it's
bring
going
it up.
to be a difficult.
You have to bring it up.
can we come?
A special episode of Please Delete This.
Yo,
What are these microphones for? Don't worry. Bring the
Carry
chicken.
on.
it's fine.
Bring
Just
chicken.
bring the chicken.
Carry on. You think I'm having a hard time now?
Yo. Jen will be on the floor. Jen will be on the floor. Hey, damn.
These goddamn white people. Oh Jesus! I'd have to leave. I can't.
I wanted to. So in thinking about it more, I wanted to put up like a fill in the blank or a multiple choice question. Like, hey, white people, answer this question for me. You want to invite your urban neighbor over for dinner? Which of these do you choose as an option for meal? A, roast beef. B, whatever, Italian food. C, KFC. And D, home cooked meal, some shit like that. And just see who answers.
I think I've heard something similar to this on the radio a long time ago, where there was an interracial couple, and I think the guy was going to the girl's family's house for dinner.
We started talking about this.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
And then he made the macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
But he put the hot sauce and some dumb shit in there
Yes.
because he heard black people like hot food.
Yes.
So that's
And again,
his heart's in a good place.
heart's in a good place.
But your brain,
Bets.
your brain is in a bad place.
But they don't know. Dinner, it's happening, right?
I don't know when, but
Let it happen, please. And I don't know if you or the wife should bring it up, though. That's where I'm kicking back and forth.
Okay, so if it's the two of us,
Almost choked.
it definitely should be me because I have the softer hand. Like, hey,
Jen, a bet on how Darren brings this
I don't know
up.
how, but I have a good
On how
I have a
Darren
good
broaches
way-
the subject.
I have a good way about me to read the room. I do. I think between me and Clarabelle's not soft. She's
kind of direct with
She's
it.
heavy-handed. Like,
Hey.
so
I understand that.
I'm happy. Like,
I understand
literally,
you being the softer one because it's cancer. I get that. But
some of these things need a direct approach. I understand.
no. That's not what I'm going to say. You're still going to
Yeah,
bulldoze it into a weird way. It's
yeah.
gonna- oh, can we have a camera?
We need something.
I'll wear a wire.
You see me and Bim outside the bed.
With the headphones in it.
Yo, so I'm gonna say one ear, beep beep.
We gotta put one of the earpieces in Darren's ears. We can tell him what to say. Darren.
Oh my God.
It's
This needs to happen. Oh boy.
Fuck.
Ooh.
it's a conversation that needs to happen.
Yes.
Gina did not open up social gatherings for this.
But this is important. This
It
is
is.
important. And it's funny, I listened to Neal Brennan's podcast, and he was talking about this and how some white folks just don't know, right? So he told them, look, just go and have a conversation.
Yeah.
Ask questions. learn, because a lot of folks straight don't know.
Yes.
He's been around black people the whole time. He asks questions, he has conversations. That's why he understands the plight and the struggle and what's happened and experiences. Some folks don't.
They don't.
They don't. They'll have an associate at work, you know, and yeah, but Darren from IT, yeah, he's cool.
And they don't know that Darren from IT has turned himself way down for work.
Exactly. Exactly. Because
that's really good.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not myself at work.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about what I'm into, what I do, all this stuff. You're certainly not going to hear about my past experiences with police and trauma that was caused to me from all this shit. So unless like you have a conversation with people, you won't really get it. Because if I wasn't black and my experience was devoid of all this shit that people are going through, people of color, and you told me that this is happening, I think you were lying. I'm like, what do you mean you get pulled over for no reason? That doesn't happen. Like, it's like fucking bizarre to them that these things occur. What do you mean people get robbed or cops did this and all this? What do you mean? What do you mean cops just pull up and grab people and search them and then walk away? What are you talking about? That doesn't happen. No, it happens. But it's not until they have the conversations that they realize this shit is real. So you got to do it, dog. Over chicken. You must. It is your birthright.
All right.
Please.
I beg.
I beg. Oh, God. That was good.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Well, Bim, that's one for me.
That's all we got.
One for Darren.
Guys, I can't top any of that shit. What the fuck? Oh, man.
Shit.
Kente cloth, white guilt. What else we got? That's everything I had on my list. That's literally what I had on my list.
This guy said white guilt.
It's true. Oh, fuck.
And to our white friends
Oh, God.
who may be in this boat, if you're not sure if you have the mindset of ask us.
Ask them.
Based on our reaction,
man.
that'll
Jen.
be your answer.
Talk to somebody, man.
Yes. How else is it gonna change?
No, that's fine.
Your insight is that's fine. Your insight is
She's like, I don't
valuable.
need it to change. I don't have to march, and I don't need it to change.
That's not what I meant.
Oh my God.
That's how we have people like you.
Oh dear.
I can't. Speaking of, so today, me and my white friend
Which one?
at work.
Hey yo, man.
I don't know.
He made it sound like it's only 1 of 7 you can choose from.
Yeah, I don't know which white friend she got.
No, I'm saying it's just a segue to
okay,
my
okay.
white friends. That was just a segue, guys.
I'm not really a friend.
I didn't really want you to guess which friend. He said which one.
So I've never heard of this white friend.
Yo, Bim.
I'm wildin'? All right. You gotta let me know I'm out of line. I be out of line sometimes.
So anyway, we went to Dollar Tree. This story has nothing to do with her being white. It just was a segue.
It's just a matter of
You
fact.
get off the edge of your seat.
All right, I was waiting for it. Come on, give it to me. More white guilt. Come on.
No, she's perfectly fine.
Oh,
So,
dear.
I don't know. I feel like I've told you guys how I feel like for my name, people react more than people should react to a name.
What you mean?
They're like, oh my God, I love your name.
Yeah. Oh, that's my favorite name. How is your name not your favorite name?
That's wild.
I've heard that
Well, my
more than
name's not
once.
my favorite name.
What's
Yeah,
your favorite
I
name?
don't like my name.
You don't like that? It's too, there's no accents over anything. Just Darren.
It's too sour plate and tall for me.
Sarah played it tall.
No, I just
scoop
I
mashed
just never-
potatoes as name.
I just never liked it. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Well, okay, I'm sorry, guys. You want to bring up?
I love Genevieve. No, I'm sorry.
It's a great name.
It really is. It's just a nice sounding name, whether you say it with the French
But
accent or you don't.
there's a lot of nice
Yes,
sounding names.
you are correct.
And I don't think people do that to other people
Yeah.
with nice sounding names.
I think that happens.
They do.
It's
just
very
like
wild.
Celeste. Whenever somebody hears her name, Celeste, they're like, "Oh my God, I love that name," and it's like, "Oh, yeah, I get it." That's
And
French.
and this isn't about your coworker, but just some folks. It's like they have names: Bob, Sarah,
Bab.
Darren. Like it's this is very this is very vanilla.
So let me.
Listen, the fact that you put my name in the same category as Bob, Bab.
He fell in love with Abishola.
I was gonna say.
So look. So anyway,
Yes.
this is gonna make this even better then. So yeah. So we go to the store. I bill pay first. I go to the cashier, and when you swipe your debit card in Dollar Tree, apparently it puts your name up there.
Yeah.
I know this because another cashier has commented on my name before. Okay?
That's interesting. I didn't know.
Yeah. So you wouldn't know because they don't tell you that they can see your name.
Can you say that word again?
Interesting.
Wow.
It's like hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
Embarrass me. So
Every syllable you must pronounce.
respect the Queen's English.
Yes.
So anyway, so he says to me, "Oh, Genevieve, I've never met a Genevieve in real life."
What?
Thank God I had a mask on. Right.
Bad.
Those are the type of comments people like. Not, oh, that's a pretty name. It'd be some weird shit like that.
Never met one in real life.
So where
did you meet?
Yeah, where did you meet the last one you met? Virtually? Spiritually?
Weird.
You just was waiting for the time in your
Yeah.
life. I've heard this name, but I've never seen it attached to a human.
Yeah. No.
So wait, there's
Oh,
more.
it gets worse.
So he goes, "Wow, I've never met a Genevieve in real life." I was like, "Oh, that's crazy." He says, "Nice to meet you, Genevieve." So now in my head, thinking fast, I'm like, okay, say "nice to meet you" and read his name off his name tag.
Oh, no.
Okay?
Oh no.
So it's all happening quickly.
Oh man.
So he says, "Nice to meet you, Genevieve." And I said, "Nice to meet you, Forrest."
So your mind
No, his name was actually Forrest.
so your mind read it and you said it, but you didn't compute.
Right.
Hey, his name is Forrest.
Forest.
And in my head, what am I thinking? I've never met a Forrest in real life.
Good. Did you say
There
it?
you go.
You should have said it.
I couldn't.
Come on,
I
man.
couldn't.
I
couldn't in my
Wait, 2
head.
hours?
2 R's. How did you know that?
Why the fuck?
I've seen it. I've seen it written like that before. I don't know. I've never met a Forrest in real life either.
Guys, I don't. Wait a minute. How this happened? Was it with 2 R's? Why the fuck? Do you know that? Yo.
This is the guy who doesn't say any R's. And now he wants to go point out that there's 2 of them. Holy shit.
Oh dear.
I'm having a very hard time today.
Oh dear.
I don't have enough TS. I don't have enough TS to come to my eyes like this.
All right.
Yeah. And then I got in the car with my homegirl and I said, "I'm so glad I had a mask on."
Oh dear.
I don't know what my face looked like under that shit. It's like, "Nice to meet you too, Forrest."
Oh boy.
He's like, whoa.
Tough time, having a tough time.
Oh boy.
That was in Cumberland.
Yo.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Baby, you don't have nothing?
What? Hold on. White guilt can turn. Hold on. Let's just scroll through. Shout out to Yvonne Orgy, better known as Molly from Insecure. She had her stand-up comedy special on HBO. And I will say, I've never seen her stand up before. I've only seen her on Insecure. And Insecure is not like it's not like she's showcasing her funny on that show that much. You know what I'm saying? So
Very serious character.
yeah, so I didn't know how this was gonna go. But she's Nigerian. I'm like, all right, support my sister, see how it go. Cause my sister, sorry. Because I've seen some stuff on HBO, and I think we talked about this, that Black Girl sketch show, and it was so bad.
I know, and I wanted it to be so good because I
was
loved
so
everybody
bad.
in it.
It was bad.
She was in that too.
No, was she?
Yeah.
Oh, I
No,
didn't even-
man, really?
Yeah.
Was she?
In the skit with where she was a flight attendant.
Oh, I did see that. Okay,
Yeah.
but she wasn't part of the main crew, right?
I would assume she's. I didn't watch it because the show was terrible.
Bad. So to my surprise, it was really good. Did any of you guys see it?
I
saw bits and
half
pieces.
of it.
Yeah. Well, how do you stop during a comedy?
You guys ask me this all the time. I
She
stop
stopped
whatever.
doing games with Thrones.
But like,
I
what-
did that like episode 7. I
Like,
just,
what you stop to
fall
do,
asleep?
though?
go to
Did you fall
sleep.
asleep? Sorry.
So you're like,
Okay,
I'm
that's
tired.
inexcusable.
Yeah.
That's excusable.
I don't like to fall asleep on stuff because then I don't know where I left off. So
That's true.
I like to voluntarily.
Shut off. Go to
You
bed.
know what? I'm gonna stop here.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're better than me.
Yeah, because I.
That should be watching me, dog.
Yep. For a good episode and a half. And
Oh, when did that happen?
then the next day when I go press play, it's like, yeah, on episode 10. I'm like, I don't remember none of this.
And then once I've conceded to sleep, I'll put the TV on a sleep timer.
Mm.
Because I know in 10 minutes, I won't need it no more.
You might be one of the few people that still use that.
Not I.
I use a sleep timer and a wake up timer on my TV.
Wake up timer.
That's
Even
that's
though
the
they
thing.
do that,
Every day at 7 o'clock,
the TV turns on.
Brother.
the TV will turn on onto channel 12 at volume level, I think, 20.
Wow.
It's very precise.
I didn't know that was a thing.
You can set it for daily, like Monday through Friday, or you can do Sunday to whatever, or you can just pick the days. They have check boxes.
Well, I'll be. I might have to start using that.
Yeah.
But yeah, comedy special, very funny. And in regards to the Nigerian culture, she nailed it. I was watching it with Shorty, and as she would introduce a subject in her stand-up or in the skits, or so she went to Nigeria and they spliced it into the special. So as she was talking about something, I would say what my experience was, and then in the sketch or whatever, the same thing.
Yeah.
Like to a T. Oh, it was good.
That was part of the reason why I couldn't laugh. I thought it was very interesting. I loved it. It felt like interesting to me, like a podcast interesting. But I couldn't laugh because a joke, you usually laugh because it's something unexpected. And I know what Auntie's going to say. I know exactly. I'm like, yup, you're right. That happens.
Yeah.
So I didn't laugh much. I did a lot of, yup.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
The funny part to me, though, was when she was talking about playing game nights with black people.
Yo, talking about Taboo.
Yes.
Nailed it. Yeah, she's good.
That part made me laugh.
Yeah, she's good. So shout out to her. When the world opens back up, if she's doing a little stand-up joint, I might have to go check it out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. See,
Let
you
me
down.
know.
Look at you.
Hell yeah. It was good.
I want to play Taboo now.
Me too. Let's play.
It's right there.
Get it.
All right.
Get it. I love having friends like Darren.
How are you going? This should be interesting.
Jen, can you explain the whole woodchuck thing?
Darren wants Jen to explain the woodchuck thing. What does that mean?
That shit was amazing.
What happened?
It was so amazing.
I explained it in the first comment.
I didn't see any of this stuff.
Go
Please,
on my
help me.
Facebook.
I'm not going on your Facebook. Tell the podcast people what happened.
Fine. All right. Wait a minute. I don't even know how to get to my phone page. It doesn't matter. It was me.
So yeah, tell us what happened. You.
So last night I was going to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And sorry, my lips mad dry.
It's all right.
And you know, I like to go to sleep with rain sounds. Right?
Oh, okay. I think we talked about this. Yeah.
Yes. Last night I put on rain sounds, but it was rain sounds that had nature in it. So it was like birds and shit
Okay.
in the background. Somehow from that, I didn't fall asleep like the rain would have put me to sleep. It kept me up a little bit. So as I'm laying there, of course, guess what happens? Jen be thinking.
Oh boy.
I just started thinking about stuff. So for some reason in my head, I said, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Right?
Okay.
But I'm laying down. So now I'm thinking clearer. You know what I mean? Your third eye's open when you lay down. So the world is quiet and the birds are chirping in the rain. And so I'm like, if a woodchuck could chuck wood, which means a woodchuck cannot cut wood. Therefore, if a woodchuck cannot cut wood, then why is it called a woodchuck? Who named it that? You have one job. Name the thing after the one thing it can't do.
Wait a minute.
And also, what is chucking wood?
Throwing it, right?
Kim answer that for me.
Yeah, chunk, right? Throw it. Woodchuck.
Not chunk. Chuck.
Chunk.
Chuck.
Chunk and cheese. What? Sorry. Don't laugh at me.
You're right. It is chunk and cheese.
Chunk and cheese.
Chuck, auntie, chuck. That's why I say polalo.
Oh, God. So, Darren, do you remember? You're over there, but do you remember Jim at Broad Tree School and Miss Lindbergh? Darren, get on the mic and say
physical education. Jim, not a person named Jim.
Right.
What's his name?
Miss Lindbergh, the lady.
Oh, yeah.
She looked like Larry Bird.
Chunk and cheese. Goddamn.
So, in gym, one of the things was, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Yeah. 20! And then we would do a workout that was similar to a woodchuck. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. But why would you think of woodchucks? in that
Because
moment?
that's where her mind went.
Because
I don't.
the rain was falling,
Mm.
the birds were chirping. I was in nature and I was laying down.
So you were surrounded by it.
You seen
looking
it.
around.
So as I'm laying there, I'm like, "Ooh, birds. How much wood could have? It just popped in my. Things happen in my head in a weird way.
Yeah.
Take my word for it.
We may have experienced it here.
Here and there.
Here and there.
Just take my word for it. You don't hear a lot of it.
Yo, I feel bad for you then because you got to deal with that on your own.
It's amazing.
So when people say something like, "Oh, I like to meditate," okay, it's easy. All you gotta do is stop thinking about everything. I'm like,
Impossible for you.
I'm like, I think people do. Y'all bullshitting. You
It's a
can't
thing.
just stop thinking about anything.
It's hard, but it's a thing. It takes at least half an hour to get there when you're trained. Yeah. Look at Jen.
She doesn't know.
Tortured.
She's thinking about how to
That's
stop
why I
thinking.
can't stop thinking, 'cause
And
I've
now
been
the
thinking
fact
about
that it takes half an hour.
And
Yeah.
then I just start thinking about, oh, how
Yeah.
much wood could you put? It just happens like that.
Shit.
So
So yeah,
Jen
That's the
put up
question.
this wonderful status, and of course, people respond because they love Jen, and
They do
I
love
don't
Jen.
think it's because they love me, but
and they
thank you.
love your mind.
Oh,
They
come
lo-
on.
they love
We've
you
seen
say.
what happens when people don't love people. They get 2 likes and no comments.
So a friend of ours responds with some great information.
Let's get it.
Wait. So she says, "So Jen, because I have one of these little fat rodents living under my
Hey
deck,
girl, hey.
I have a few of those things.
harassing my dogs. I most recently Googled."
Is that
because-
Anita?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I
Did you guys
was
have a woodchuck conversation?
No, I saw her post the photo of it in her yard.
yeah,
and I said,
yeah.
"Oh, I got like a family of those things living in the neighborhood."
I saw the picture and I was like, I don't know what that is.
that sounds scary. I've never seen one.
They're assholes. They're a little scary though. They run away.
So yeah. Said because I was 37 years old when I found out woodchucks and groundhogs are the same damn thing.
Yep.
Did not know that. Like wow,
No idea.
it gets better. And the name woodchuck, well, let's say white people fucked up the indigenous. Oh boy, Algonquin. Is that
Algorithm.
no the?
Algonquin.
Thank you. I wasn't gonna say that. Of woodchuck, which is Wuchak, which means digger.
Ah.
Very interesting, right?
That's why them little motherfuckers be digging under my fence. Every time I put the grass back,
So if they call it dirt digger, then you know how to handle it. But since they call it woodchuck,
I am baffled. I'm like, there's no wood outside for you to be coming to my
I should
yard.
be fine.
and now Darren says this, and you're like, that's why. It's
Right.
like right in the name.
Right.
So they actually
One
got their
job.
name from the Native Americans who
Oh.
called them Woodchuck. English settlers, in trying to use that word, came up with the name Woodchuck.
Oh my God. It's like Ellis Island. What's your name? Nope. Smith.
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Yeah,
Whitey.
so depending on where you are in the country, woodchucks are also known as groundhogs, land beavers, and whistling pigs. So
Is that why Lil Wayne has that line about whistling dicks?
Well, huh? What you say?
Please don't look it up. Please don't look it up. Please don't look it up. Please don't look it up.
What'd she say?
Please don't look it up.
Maybe I've been singing the
She
song
look it
wrong.
Please don't look it up. Damn it. Damn
I've
it.
probably been singing the song wrong.
So
Oh dear.
I said, wow, that's super interesting, which led me down another path of Native American words, places, or things that are mispronounced now because white people couldn't say it when they came over and stole the land from them.
Yeah.
There's multiple states like fuck. I had like a whole list this morning.
Well, I mean, we have a few places
I mean,
locally.
everything in Rhode Island.
Yeah,
Pawtucket. I'm
right.
sure that's not how they say it.
Narragansett. What else? I don't want to fuck up no names now, but yeah, it's all over the place. What's the? Yeah, I don't know. I bet there's a bunch of shit. But come on, guys, audio podcast. Someone say something.
Help.
Somehow, me trying to look up that lyric led me to this list of the worst sex lyrics in rap history. So
Oh.
Bookmark that, please. Let's
I'll just say it
divulge.
now.
I'm just gonna say
Oh, let's get it.
Childish Gambino in a song called Freaks and Geeks. He says, "My dick is made of carrots. Bunnies wanting to get fed."
Okay.
Okay. I give it a 2.
Oh, don't play that, Jen. No, don't play that.
I also got Taboo out. Do you know how to play Taboo, Ben?
Have you not been? You've been to the game nights.
I have. I don't think I played Taboo.
Hit my
personally.
place.
Several. You never played?
Straight
I
up.
played it, but not at game night.
Oh, okay.
Because
okay.
I wanted to play video games.
You straight downstairs.
Oh, I do know this lyric.
This is the Wayne one you were looking for?
No.
Oh.
And if I fuck this model and she just bleached her asshole and I get bleached in my t-shirt, I'ma feel like an asshole. They didn't even write the whole lyric.
I first heard that when we went to Puerto Rico.
Oh, that album did come out.
And I was so confused. I was like, you guys were all yelling it. And I was like, well, wait. Hold on. Wait. Can you pause it really quick? Kay, can you pause it? Really quick. What did he say? Yeah, what did he say? Leech. Oh. Okay.
Give my lady's dick, my young hoes PP. Hits it in a row like MJ.
Who was that?
Jay-Z.
What song was that?
It's hot.
Yeah.
That's a great song, too. I do love that
with
song.
Beanie's in it. I want to say that's off Blueprint.
Oh, The Side is Hot? That one?
No, this is Life at Times Volume 3, I want to say.
Okay.
The black and white one. My shirt ain't got no stripes, but I can make it pussy whistle like the Andy Griffith theme song. Drake.
Okay. Here.
Oh,
I'd be started with a pussy started whistling, but that's just me. So, can you imagine? It's fine.
The Andy Griffith theme song at that.
Right, first of all, ma'am, I'm impressed.
I thought you could whistle.
I can't whistle that.
I can.
Don't start this bullshit.
Come on, Bim, join in.
Oh, come on. He can
Don't start with
whistle.
your whistle privilege, motherfuckers.
How do you play this game? What do I do now?
I don't know.
You know how to play.
I do, but I don't.
Are we really playing Taboo on there?
Why
so
not?
we only got to let's do one card each.
Okay.
But the way Taboo works is teams. So how are we going to do this then?
Me and Bim. Me and Jen will guess yours. You and Jen will guess
At the same,
mine.
it's usually one person guessing, but we'll just do it and see who gets
One
it.
person guessing?
Oh, I'm sorry, one team guessing.
Yeah.
But y'all just
We're just
whoever
gonna
gets it
guess.
first.
Well, this is dumb. But let's go. Let's do it.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
want to play.
Oh.
I do.
Jen,
I do want to play.
Jen will guess.
I do want to play.
Don't be
I
that.
literally
Her
told
smile.
him, I told him
Don't
to
be
get
that
the game. I just didn't want to think. I didn't want the listeners to think that I want to waste their time.
It's not a waste. They're not doing
This
anything
is
anyways.
not a wait. Yeah.
All right, so I'll kick it off.
Yeah.
Let's start the timer.
And go.
Okay. It's a food that we all enjoy. It
Jollof
may
rice.
give me bubble guts if I eat too much of it.
Milk.
Ice cream.
Cheesecake.
If I eat too much of it, because something I do eat.
Lactose.
Cookies.
And it has a tomato base on it.
Lasagna.
And there's the
Pizza.
Thank you.
Oh.
This is a thing that would be out in your nature thing, and
Pentecost.
it can turn its neck all the way.
Owl.
Boom.
Why would it be wearing?
Uh,
Ain't got no owls, motherfucker.
If you're black,
Yes.
on the top
You're
of your
proud.
on the top of your head, that
bottom of
stuff
my
is
feet.
gonna do what? It's
Curl
gonna-
up.
Thank you.
Nappy.
Got the first one.
Oh, that was real answer.
This started in the 70s, and
Racism.
and it's a soft J.
Crack.
If you do this, it's a soft J.
Jerry
Ron
curl.
Jeremy said it's with a
Running
small
Man.
J. Oh, with a soft J. Ah,
Time.
fuck. Jogging, yogging. Come on.
Yes,
Anchorman.
food.
Come on.
You're right.
Come on, guys.
I got to.
Jen, do you know how to play this game?
Look at her face. She's like,
She all asking questions and shit.
It's so much fun.
Why
I love it.
He's like, why I got one in my yard, motherfucker? All right, Jen, you next?
No.
me?
Too much pressure. Yeah, you first.
Oh, God.
While Darren shuffles his cards.
Go ahead.
Yo, my birthday really passed too.
Yo, the other day I was like, how old are we turning?
Nigga.
Nasty.
36, right? No, 37.
I was actually like, I'm not 37 yet. All this time. I
This
do it every
quarantine got
year.
us completely messed up.
Huh?
This quarantine got us complete. I have no sense of time or direction.
Yo, I'm like,
That's
yo, my
pretty bad.
birthday been passed, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
All right,
Yeah, you ready?
ready.
Why my
All right,
phone?
and go.
So this you put on top of a donkey if you want.
Saddle.
Yay.
Come on.
At Costco, we took a lot of these.
Pictures.
We actually took
Test.
this. And,
Stupid.
this is a type of crap. Crap.
Baby?
No, something you eat. Jen loves these.
Vegetable. Candy. Snacks.
No, she loves these, and
Cookies.
she makes
Sandwiches.
these with, okay, and it's a type of
Hoagie.
Sub.
no. It's like
Grinder.
Italian.
Footlong.
Grinder.
No, it's a type of
Salami.
Close.
Ham,
Keep going. Keep
bologna.
going. Keep going. Keep going. Come on.
Salami.
No.
What are the meats? Roast beef. Curtains.
No.
Sex time.
No.
Is it a condiment or a meat? Condom or meat? Time is running.
Mustard.
Time is running. Pass. Come on. Time, Darren. Damn it. Focus. What was it?
Pastrami.
Pastrami.
Nobody eats pastrami.
I like a pastrami.
What's pastrami? Is that
I think
goddamn?
it's like roast beef and salami had a baby.
Isn't
That's what it
it?
sounds like.
What's in a Reuben?
Swiss cheese.
What's the meat though?
Reuben?
Yeah.
I want to say
It's not pastrami because then they say.
Oh. Okay. Corned beef. Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
No.
I had something. Oh, there was something we wanted to talk. Oh, we said it earlier, but interesting fact. Do you know the Twitter logo bird? Do you know his real name?
The bird has a name.
Yeah,
What is it?
Larry. We said it.
What is going on?
His name is Larry Bird. Why does anybody listen to us? I seriously don't understand. 113 episodes of this bullshit. I feel like we should be paying you guys at this point.
I've been said fuck this podcast.
Oh my god.
Jen, it's your turn, man.
Oh my God.
You ready?
That hurts.
Oh God.
So his name Larry the Bird or just Larry Bird?
Oh fuck.
Larry Bird.
You ready?
So I can't say the words in the red.
Oh, so you never played?
I have. I always just forget every time.
Yeah, you can't say any of the words.
I don't
there.
like that word. I'm gonna pick another word.
That's fine.
Go.
I
All right, end time. Go.
do this one instead. Blank cars hose.
Money.
Boom.
And it's cash. Oh, you can't say cash? That's all right.
Yeah, cash is on
She's
there.
getting so distracted so easily.
You can't use these because turtles will die.
Straws.
Good job.
Y'all ain't fucking with me. The other day when we came, we thought we was gonna get pulled over because of this.
Quarantine. No.
black. Curfew.
Curfew. Fuck.
Sorry, I said because you were black.
Not Hennessy, not
Liquor.
cognac.
Vodka.
Rum.
Hot wine.
She sings that song. She's Ray J's sister.
Brandy.
Ooh.
Johnson.
You right.
Oh boy, this a lot of letters. When you don't want to be like around mad
Time.
people,
Oh, wait.
Go
Continue.
ahead. Yeah.
you want to be around mad people, and,
Introvert.
and not because you scared.
Phobia.
A type of.
Claustrophobic.
Boom.
Wow.
It's good.
She led me. I feel like I was just.
Just going along.
Yeah, I was just. Come on.
I watch a lot of game shows, guys.
Game night going down, man.
When?
I
You've
don't
been
know.
saying that.
Not in my house. Mom's still here.
When did she leave?
Darren, you should have a game
Why
night.
you
I
say it
really
like
should.
that?
Not that I want her to leave, but like for me, I'm like she's okay. She's been here a while now.
Well, she can't go nowhere.
She can't go. It's like
Yeah.
my mom's in the opposite end.
We would love to have a game night. Just don't know when and how.
Oh yeah, and how many people can you have at the
Yeah,
house?
I mean, even that, I think we would just be like, all right, just come over.
And be in the field.
Yeah.
What's up?
As long as you say 6 feet apart, we can play this game. 100 of us in this field.
I fucks with it.
Yo, funny enough.
His name is Larry Bird.
Funny enough, last week, my wife's job did a little advisor appreciation night for
I
her.
seen that.
And they did a little the car parade, and it was so nice. You know, they came in the driveway and they beeped and honked, and it was just celebration. And
Did the wife cry?
she did. She cried ugly. So
You said she cried ugly?
She had an ugly cry.
With the snot?
a little snot.
Is this my phone?
Yeah, mine's right here. So anybody who knows my wife knows that she's just a very loving person, and so it was very hard to see her not be able to hug because I know her.
Oh.
So I know she wanted to hug somebody, but she had to keep her hands like back here. So she's so sweet, right? But here's the thing that happened. So the parade comes through, and there's about, we'll say, roughly 10 to 20 cars, and so they go in our little half driveway. They go out, and then they're like, "We're gonna park so we can actually talk to Clarabelle or whatever." So they all park in. The guy across the street, one of the cars didn't park in. He say this is the driveway. We'll say this is the driveway. I'm sorry for those who can't see, but this is the driveway. His car is not even in the driveway. It's somewhere else. and this car parked like here, like blocking just a little bit of the driveway, right? They all get out. It's not like the guy's going far, and they just parked and they just walked up to the lawn. Everybody's still 6 feet apart. I don't want you to think that we out here ignoring Gina. And everybody's like, "Hey, we're here to celebrate Clarabelle." And I see the neighbor coming onto our lawn, and I said,
"You gotta move, Darren."
I said, "Uh-oh." Now, he's another fellow black man.
He's a brother, yeah.
Yes. So I see him walking, but we're kind of in the middle of like, we're here to celebrate Clarabelle. We're kind of like in the middle of saying that because they just got out the car. We're just getting things going, right? And so he's walking up, and I kind of stop and I go, "You okay? There's somebody blocking you?" And he goes, No. And everybody kind of looks at him. He's like, "Who got the New Hampshire plates?" Mad bass. The bass was like hard, like all the way to the plus. Whap! Oh. Who got the New Hampshire plates? Oh. And the guy was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I just, I can move if you're leaving right now." He's like, "It doesn't matter if I'm leaving right now. You can't do that. You can't block me in."
Oh, God.
Bim. There was no car. There was no car. There was no car in his driveway.
And it was only a portion of the driveway.
And it was a portion of it.
And his driveway is large.
His driveway is large.
You know what's funny? Not even making this up. On the way up here, I was actually admiring the driveways of the houses on the main road leading to your street. I was like, they got some nice ass fucking driveways.
Really
they
nice,
go in
yes.
like a circles.
They
You go in
dip
one and
down.
out.
Yeah.
Or they just
Very
really
wide,
wide
yeah.
and long. I'm like, they got some nice
He
driveways
was
out
having
here.
zero part of this. Now he has his volume's up on 25. His bass is all the way up.
Did he just get home from a protest?
I don't know where he was. He was wearing all black. I don't know where he was. He doesn't look the type to go to a protest. Sorry. And so
The touch.
now everybody is like, "Oh shit." So I'm like, he's like, "Okay, all right, I move." So the guy quickly skirts his car. He's like, "Yeah." So as they're walking away, he's scolding him. "You don't do that. You don't park in someone's driveway. I mean, have a little bit of respect." And I was like,
Fam.
so he's really laying into this guy. And so everybody's kind of looking at us, and I was like, sorry about that. Who wants KFC?
Man.
It was so
What's
awkward.
up? But you know what's wild? You have had interactions with him.
I
He asked you to come through for beer.
Yo,
What's the problem?
the whole time I was like, he's never done this. And a part of me was like, maybe he's just upset at all white people and he's just taking it out. I had zero
He's
idea.
like, fuck New Hampshire. PTSD.
Maybe
He
got-
was ready.
Yo, for the life of me, I was like, holy crap.
Damn.
He was big mad.
That's a bit extra.
Maybe that's the reason why he moved out the city. Like maybe he lived in the city and people kept blocking his driveway, and he saw that shit and he's like, "No!"
I ain't move out here for that shit.
Jen. Here's one corner.
Listen,
Here's the other corner.
Listen,
the car was like that.
listen, that would piss me off. Not even gonna lie. The people across the street, because I live in a one way, and they park, directly
Jen,
in front of their own house.
You could
so when
fit
I gotta back
three,
out my
you could
driveway,
fit 3 of your cars in this fucking driveway. He could.
She don't care. Look at that.
And his car wasn't in the driveway.
what if he's trying to get in that driveway?
Maybe, Jen, literally, it was like he was in his house waiting. He was like, "Oh,
A get
I
together.
hope somebody.
And y'all out there making all that noise
I
too.
wish somebody blocked my
Bitch
driveway."
working third shift.
Right? Can you imagine?
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
even her birthday.
And then so the other side to that is during the parade, this random car, they're going into our driveway and they're coming out the other side. And this random car was just like, "We saw the parade. We have the signs. Congratulations, happy birthday," whatever it is. They were just so happy to be part of the parade. Who are we to kill their joy?
Right? Okay.
Joy.
And so, thank you, random 2 little white girls. Thank you so much. I mean, I appreciate the love.
God bless.
Hey, in and out. And then they went on their
Ew.
merry way.
All right. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh well, congrats to the wife for
Yeah.
that. Wait, no. Well, we'll talk about that after
Okay, thanks.
details. That was on Saturday.
That was on Friday.
Friday. That was also the day of the
Protest.
downtown.
Yeah.
Shout out to the group. I can't remember. I'm not gonna look it up either. Sorry for putting that together.
Yes.
10,000 plus.
Yes, it was
downtown.
bigger than the women's march down
Crazy.
here.
Insane, and
It was youths that
they put it together. Yeah,
organized.
very, very dope.
And it was peaceful.
Peaceful. I didn't get to go, but Shorty went.
Oh, she did?
Yeah,
That's
so I think that was the first time she was part of something like that, of that magnitude, and very powerful. I saw a few clips from there, and then the clip from the young man, the firefighter, and his situation, and all of that. So yeah, so keep fighting the good fight, people. That was really, really awesome. I think they did one in Newport the next day, or something like that.
There was a bunch the next day.
On Sunday.
Sunday, okay.
Because I went on Instagram and one of those Rhode Island pages had a live up. And I just clicked on it. It was, I think it was Barrington.
There was one there too?
There was just I don't know how long the stretch was, but they were just recording. They were on both sides of the street. Like, so they all came from their houses.
Wow.
It had signs, old people, young people, little kids, just going. I'm like, where?
Yeah.
Where? And it looked like a Bristol 4th of July parade.
Yeah. Damn.
They were just on the sides of the street, and the people that were driving were like, honking, like a good kind of honk, and there was traffic. But I was like, whoa, this feels very different.
Very different. And again, it's probably the perfect storm because COVID, quarantine, all of that. People have time.
Yep.
So
they watched all the shit they normally watch on Netflix, and they watched some black people shit, and they're like, you know what?
You know what?
They
Stand
all
with
right.
them.
They're all right.
yeah, they've been going hard. Netflix, Amazon, all those folks with putting that stuff on the forefront.
It's great to see all the businesses that are getting involved and taking that stand too.
Allie's Donuts. Right?
Allie's doing it. Which was the outrage of that was just like, guys, let's stop to think. Let's stop to really unpack this.
So who can give the synopsis to anyone who
I
might
don't want
not
to talk
know?
about the donuts.
Just quickly, just come on.
So
We're
I
already
believe
there.
Allie's Donut said that they're discontinuing the discount to police and military.
They didn't just say it just like that.
There we go. See, Jen, this is why I needed you, dog.
Come on.
Sorry.
I knew she would have let me down, man.
And so I have to,
You have to-
I have to jump in and be all wrong for you to be like, straighten up, man. This is not, you walk with confidence.
Put your back into it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
All right, so they put up a thing that said, a note to the police officer who profiled the Providence firefighter the other night. That is an example of of terrible job performance. If you were an athlete, you would be cut from your team. If you were our employee, we would fire you immediately. But you're a police officer, and despite being the ones responsible for protecting the law, you may be considered above it and face zero consequences for your mistakes. We're fed up. Until local police take action to solve problems with racism and injustice, Allie's Donuts will choose to stand with the people of our great state. We will no longer offer military or police discounts. Thank you for your service, and shame on you for your silence.
Now, they didn't say we ain't giving y'all donuts at all.
Can you imagine America with police with no donuts?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
They won't allow it. They won't allow it.
Okay.
Don't do it. So,
That's why they mad.
oh God. So, and from what I saw, because I don't know what the discount breakdown was, but it ended up being like 10 cents or something like that.
I think
like
it's 10%.
10%.
So it's like 35 cents.
Some garbage like that.
Come on.
I mean, the donut altogether was like $4, and that's an expensive donut. But in reality, $4 is $4.
Right.
So
And
no matter what the discount was.
Now, I'm not a donut guy like that. Have you been to Allie's Donuts?
No, it's too far. But I've heard amazing things about it.
Where they at?
I think it's like Narragansett or something. But they have they sometimes, I think in certain local places, they sell them. There's a place like near Walmart that sells them, but I haven't been to go in.
Okay. So this place out in Narragansett, the statement goes out, and there's outrage on the interwebs. And even on my timeline, that's typically pretty neutral. There was little shit going back and forth there, too.
Can I tell you something?
Please tell me.
The reason why I called Liz is because she put in the group chat the video about Allie's Donuts,
They seeing it out there?
and she said, "Is this really in Rhode Island?" And I didn't even hit play on the video. I just saw the picture. I knew what she was talking about, so I had to call her.
So the news reached the UK about
The
Allie's
UK
Donuts?
about Allie's Donuts.
We're talking about donuts, people.
Not even about Allie's Donuts, but Allie's Donuts and the outrage,
Right.
the clamor.
Fam, really?
If they would have stayed with us, they wouldn't be in this position. Drinking tea, happy British. No, want to be America. Now look at you, stupid.
Oh, my God.
If I was the queen, I'd be like, whew.
Avoid all that bullshit.
dodge that train wreck.
Yeah, for real. These miscreants. Fucking hell. So, outrage, but a ton of support. The line has been nuts from what I've seen.
But the thing is, all the donut places here get long lines, and they usually sell out before like 2:00.
What's the allure of a donut?
I love donuts, but I've only had one of these, like, and it's too much for me.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
So I
like it's worth the $4.
At one of my jobs, somebody grabbed donuts from PVD Donuts.
I think that's one I had.
Yeah. So this one was the Fruity Pebbles one. It's massive. And I tried. I'm like, okay, that's good. But I'm not standing in line. Like my son had surgery on his wrist over the last week, 2 weeks ago. So my sister wanted me to go get him donuts. She volunteered me to buy donuts. Fine. I went there and I drove by and I saw a line on the side of the street where PVD Donuts is and across the street for PVD Donuts. So I turned around and left. I'm not standing in line for donuts.
One of the reasons why I haven't had these type of donuts a lot, because one, I got to get up early and go downtown. Who goes downtown in the morning time?
It's weird. It's weird. I'm not running a marathon.
Daytime. Yeah. I'm like, this is what this building look like?
Mad early.
Wow. At least people go to work. Why do you work?
Yeah, fuck that.
And you got to get there early. Like,
nah.
There's always a line.
But to me, I don't want to wait in line for anything, let alone donuts.
But it's a good donut.
But for lines though, come on.
So yeah, so I guess when people backlash and saying we're not gonna shop here anymore because that's a favorite line, right? And then other people was like, oh, word, then fine, we will go there and make up for your business because. You guys being ridiculous, act like you're the only people who buy stuff, and so that's why that line was particularly extra long. But
gotcha. So they probably are popping already, anyways.
Yeah,
So I also saw that I don't know if he's the owner, co-owner, manager, whatever, said that some employees were getting threats, so they didn't feel safe going in because you know how people take it over the edge and they're like.
Because so now I guess when people started complaining, other people like, hey, do you hear yourself? Then they switched it to, well, they took it from the police and the military. What does the military have to do with this? They fought for us. And so now that's the new thing that they're mad about. Well, yeah, just take it from the police then if that's the case. What the military? But it's a whole thing.
Right.
It's a whole discount. So just get rid of the whole thing and just until we can get together. I mean, ain't no police or soldiers mad.
And if so, let them be mad. You who
Yeah,
pays
like,
full price, shut up your mouth.
Yeah.
Just shut
Why
up.
are you outraged?
Either buy the donuts or don't buy the donuts.
And so the thing, there was somebody, I don't know where he's from. I want to say I'm not even his friend on Facebook. I just went to his page because someone reposted him. I think he's from like West Warwick or something. The next day he put, please add no justice, no peace, no discount pastry to your chants next week. Getting a discount is a privilege. Not getting a discount is equality. When black men and women are killed by police, you are silent. Yet when the privilege is removed and there is equality, you make noise.
Oof.
We see you. We don't trust you.
Oof.
My man.
Did you repost that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
My
Oof,
man,
that one.
damn.
Oof.
I don't know him, but I like that white guy.
Oof.
My man, Dan.
You date him? I mean,
No.
not now, but no.
No.
Come on, what white man would you give a chance? John Stamos?
Nah. His hair look greasy. I mean, there's a lot of handsome white men.
Come on now.
Like,
But that's different from giving him a chance.
Yeah, you're
Matthew
right.
McConaughey.
McConaughey, huh?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Darren?
Darren?
I don't agree. No.
Darren?
You got that southern drawl.
Yes.
You got
Yeah. Yes. You are so dumb.
Darren, have you
Oh boy.
and the wife
Yes.
thought about
Oh boy.
or discussed,
I'm scared.
and it's early, because you got little ones, but have you guys like talked about or planned or started to plan for life after the children move out?
No, we've spoke about how odd it's going to be, and that they're all grown. I mean, if you could think about it, by the time Kaiser's 15, Alexis would be 30.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. So by the time they're all out, we'll have a 33-ish, 34-year-old, 30-ish-year-old, 21-ish, 22-ish, and Kai will be 18, 19. That's if they all leave.
If
I mean, I hope.
shit.
One could hope. But no, we've always spoke about it from the stance of like what are we gonna do with ourselves? Like, what's gonna be our new norm? We talk about how we're probably gonna miss this era right now.
Yeah.
Miss just right now. the two of them were crying because when I went upstairs the first time, I told them, let me know when you're ready for bed and I'll come up and say goodnight. And the two of them were yelling because I didn't come up and say goodnight yet.
Aww.
Wow.
So I had to give hugs and kisses, and now they're both quiet.
Look at that.
So
Sweet.
things like that, it's like, you take for granted, when
That's
they're
nice.
all older, like the other two, of course, I love them and they love me. They don't say goodnight.
Teenage girls,
Yeah.
they
But there's the pros and cons to all the different ages that you come to. So what we're gonna do with ourselves, they're right there. I think we'll be near retirement.
yeah,
So it'll
which
be
is
like
insane too.
So if I know my wife, she's gonna want to travel. She's a traveler. Me, I can't see myself doing anything different than what I want to do now, which is nothing.
I was gonna say what you mean though, because I mean, think about empty house, like because I've seen it with my uncle in New Jersey. My uncle would just paint shit for no reason. He would just I come again, I'm like, damn, y'all, just cuz change, reupholster the furniture, all that shit.
See, that's all. Yeah, no.
And I'm seeing because, like you said, the girls are teenagers. Dylan's 14. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
If I don't have another child, me and Dre don't have another child, I'm kid free.
Yeah,
And life,
which is insane.
yeah, and life without a child, like where you have to care for them and all this shit, it's like wow, like you're starting over in a way.
Yeah.
So
It's like, what do I do?
I want to because if you can get ahead of it and plan it, like say the wife wanted to travel or spend like half of the time somewhere else, but work remote until retired or whatever. I'm like, damn, maybe I need to start putting some kind of money aside, not part of 401k and all that shit, that I can just live the way I want to. Like I already know when I hit 40, Dylan's gonna be just about done with high school, so I won't have to pay for that expensive ass school anymore. So I'm like, okay, I'm buying a Tesla when I turn 40. So I set up a Tesla fund.
That's in 4 years, 3 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I'm like, oh fuck, I have to think beyond 40 because
I know. After you get a Tesla, you're gonna be like,
then what? Yeah, so it's weird, man, because it's like
They call that a midlife crisis.
don't start. It's a safe vehicle. It's green, zero emission. I'm thinking of the environment. What are you doing?
no, thinking of the environment.
Not having a midlife crisis and buying a Tesla.
Oh, you just want sandwiches all day? Is that what you're gonna do with
Yeah.
yourself?
I can't imagine what Jen's midlife crisis would be.
Do women have that?
Yes.
Yeah.
They do.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Especially not having a kid.
Why is only men shit talked about then?
Because we're so
Because
much
stupid.
worse. Ours is so
Stupid
much
worse.
worse. Same difference.
But what do? We end up buying shit.
We end up like doing something that's like, it's. I feel like it's very, like outspoken what we're doing. Like it's very like different. Like I'm gonna go wear leather and buy a motorcycle.
Fire.
Wait, hold on. You the same. You the same person. You are the same person who got up this morning and said your knees hurt and you can't do shit, and you went and got a what? So I think that's.
It's funny because at work today, somebody came in and he was like, "Oh yeah, I think he's taking next week off." And they asked him like, "Where's he going?" He said him and his boys are riding their bikes to New Hampshire or some shit. And so he's telling us the story about his motorcycle, and somebody was like, "Doesn't your butt hurt?" He's like, "No, it's a comfortable seat." Da 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 da. So he pulls out his phone and he shows me a picture of the motorcycle.
I don't care.
So I look at the picture.
Wish you could
It's
be
a nice
honest.
motorcycle that's got a big ass seat. The seat was like probably the size of this couch.
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh wow, that's a big bike." So he's showing everybody the picture. Everybody's like, "We didn't know you rode motorcycles." He's like, "Yeah, I just started last year." And then
Sir?
What the problem is?
he's like, and so, but it's a big bike. Because
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Why would somebody who just started riding buy such a big bike?" He's like, "Because why would I get a small bike and then in a couple years I got to buy another bike? I might as well just get this one and figure it out." So he's riding his bike
Did he
today.
happen
with
to
him.
mention? Did he happen to mention like how much he threw into this bike?
No, but it looked nice. It's like it looked like a police cruiser, but it was blue.
That's why our midlife crisis looks so much worse.
pricey.
Because imagine he
It's
was like,
pricey.
"Oh, I dropped like 30." Like, the wife was a little upset, but it was necessary.
It's his money. The kids moved out, Darren.
I get it, Bim. I hope my midlife crisis is just not an expensive one. That I can easily
hope it
do
is.
it, and I can be like, well,
I want it to be.
I'm
I
not
want it to be
hurting
flamboyant
anybody.
and flashy.
Live
It
it.
probably will be.
Do
Do
it
it.
the way
It
you
probably
want to
will
do
be.
Your
it.
whole cancer. That's just gonna be.
I want a
gonna
gay
be-
bar.
It's
I
gonna be
want
the-
to
You just say
put it over
gay
here.
bar? What'd you say?
I want to put a gay bar right there. And
What
want
do you-
to own
say
the name of
again?
it. Gay bar.
What do you say it one more time?
Gay bar. The
Just
Blue
so I know what
Oyster.
you're talking.
The Blue Oyster. I want to put one. I want to put one down the street in Hopkinton, Hopkinton, Rhode Island, and I want to manage it.
You know
Jen-
where Hopkinson's at?
Yeah,
I
I
wasn't
do.
sure where he was going.
Exit 3
and I
ish.
thought he meant something else.
What else could I mean? What else could I mean by gay bar?
That's the last thing.
What was the first thing?
No.
He was thinking of a gay bar.
Oh, dear. Oh, that's good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's good.
But you know,
Oh, fuck.
I really truly hope. I wish I could see it. Like my dad, his midlife crisis right now is just buying shit he doesn't need.
That's me right now.
Yeah, but I feel like it's hey, he called me the other day. Hey, let me know if you know anybody looking for a car because I'm selling mine. Why? First question, why? You know, it has little things here and there, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. I know for a fact the other day you were complaining about not having money because you have too much bills. So we're going to sell this car and do what? He's like,
Buy a better car.
Yeah.
That's it,
And then
man.
get another car note, and then
Darren,
whatever.
I promise you, you're gonna do dumb stuff with your money, and guess who's gonna encourage you? Me, because
Because you'll be doing it too.
because you got mad kids that are gone. I'm gonna come to your house with a Cuban. Bim, how much you pay? Don't worry, take it.
And then next thing I know, I'm like, I gotta go to Cuba real quick.
That's it.
Actually, not a midlife crisis, but Bay, what up, Bay? He got me. He's got me just about on the line. He's like, "Yo, you ever been golfing?" And I'm like, "No."
It's fun.
He said it's a great time. You know, I borrow clubs from so and so. And he's like, "Yo, me and you should go." And I'm like, "Well, tell me more. Like, do you have to get a membership?" Like, I hear it's all uppity. He's like, "Okay, we go through it." And I'm really looking at a bag of clubs.
Okay, don't do that.
See,
Don't do that.
This is how it happens. So now I'm like,
You can rent clubs at the pro shop. Yeah.
$75. Well, these look nice. And it comes with the bag too. And Clarabelle happened to catch me. Like, what are you looking at? Fuck.
You trying to lie?
Porn. I'll be in my cereal watching porn. It's funny.
Cereal and porn.
No.
Saturday morning cartoons.
But yeah,
I'm on
so it
cereal
doesn't
now.
take. I mean, you know, your friend
I'll
Bim.
milk at work.
Once Bim starts buying cars and rebuilding them, I'm gonna be like, hey, well, I might try my hand at it too.
You ever watch those shows? It's like a house, like it's kind of like the new version of Pimp My Ride. You know,
Who? Which one? Because I watched the
There's
the
different
motor trend channel. So all them shits.
I think that's what I'm talking about. The one in Houston.
Okay. Yeah. Slim Thug was on it, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody always says that. That's funny.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, because I don't know any of the other people that be on there.
And you see these people buying these old cars or fucking dump trucks or cement trucks or milk trucks or lemonade trucks and bring it to this man and having him paint it and pimp his ride.
Dope. What?
And it's like, but there's people who ain't doing this on a TV show who just do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much money
A lot.
have you spent, sir?
Well, I'll tell you because I've been looking. So
Let me break it down for you.
first, you need a classic car, right? So Slim Thug went with a
Seems real close to
a
that.
Cadillac. He went and got a Caddy. So they were going to do the Caddy up, but then he said, "No, I want it to be a drop top." They chopped the top on the Caddy. So the Caddy alone, I think Slim Thug bought it from another state. You're paying at least $15,000 to $20,000 in its current condition. Then to do all that stuff, you're looking at like another $50,000, $60,000.
And then you have to transport it.
Yeah.
60.
Yeah.
Darren, the stuff they do to these cars, and I'm like, but then what?
Then you
Now
drive it
you
once
just-
or twice.
Now you just have it. You just look at it and smile.
And then all your other homies with the midlife crisis are like, yeah, I wish I
just
could do
fly.
that. That's it, and that's all you do it for.
This one guy had this old like Chevy, or no, it was an old Ford, but it was the original body, original engine, and it still drove. But he wanted to be able to drive it like a regular car with his wife and shit. So he wanted dude to take the motor out and put a Chevy motor in it. And it was like a big deal. But I was like, put a Chevy motor in a Ford.
Yeah, if you're a Mopar person, yeah, you don't do that.
You don't do that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Look at Jen's face.
yeah.
And this is why women don't get it. This is why they
It's a thing, man.
Why?
Yeah.
oh,
Why?
dude, he wants to put a Chevy motor in a Ford. They're gonna yell at us.
Yeah, you don't do that.
So, John,
Yeah.
what midlife crisis do women go through?
Like I said, if a woman doesn't have a kid, that's usually the main midlife crisis. Like, I'm getting old, 9 o'clock.
So y'all should be internal.
No, maybe.
Because our shit is all.
It's out there. Yeah, it's out there.
I need a hooker. I need a hooker now.
I need a hooker now.
Where is the cocaine? Where is the cocaine? I was told there'd be cocaine
imagine?
here. No, I can't imagine.
Oh my god.
What are we imagining?
Just imagine your midlife crisis has to do with hookers and cocaine.
A lot of people do. That's why Vegas.
Have you been to Vegas?
That's why Vegas is a thing.
Oh dear. Yeah, some of the old men that be in the club, I'm like, whatever, live your life. Oof.
Then you see the young girls at the bar talking to them, and you're like, "Oh, you're working."
Yeah. Oof.
Have you guys seen that movie with Issa Rae and
No, I want to see it. Wait, which
the
one?
Lovebirds?
Lakeith Stanfield,
I don't know his name.
black
from-
dude with the
No, he's
Indian
from
guy.
the Indian
oh
guy.
the comedy joint.
Yeah.
Because she had 2 movies at the same time.
Yeah, the photograph joint.
No?
Oh no!
I cut it off. Me and Drina cut it off halfway.
Why is that bad?
Dang, that's 0 for 2 because that other movie he was in where he had the horse body.
What the fuck?
You watched that?
Thank you for sorry for the wait.
Yeah.
Or
Thank you.
what the fuck?
You watched
Yeah.
that? Yay! It wasn't terrible. Wasn't it like?
And you know, I said I want to support a black film. It was on something. I paid $3 or
You
whatever.
paid for it?
Because I couldn't get it to stream. So I was like, you know what, baby? We here. I don't pay for nothing. I steal everything. Let me give $2 or $3 to this film to watch it.
And that's a good actor to give it to.
And Danny Glover is in it, so I was like, you can't
How can I
go
go
wrong.
wrong?
What the fuck?
That movie started out like shaky, and then it was like,
Say the
no.
name of the movie again because people are probably like,
Hold on.
I think it's called Sorry for the Wait. And the
Yeah.
thing is, before it came out, the previews looked good as fuck.
It did.
I wanted to see it so
Sorry
bad.
for the inconvenience.
Sorry
hold
for the
on.
inconvenience.
Was
yes.
that it?
I got you. Hold on.
Yeah, it was. It.
And then
watching
it just got weirder and
it got
weirder.
weird, and then it just got like,
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry to
bother you.
Well, you bothered.
God damn, what a bad movie.
So if the one with him and Issa Rae wasn't good, they made that face, then that's why I say he's 0 for 2.
So that one.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love him.
I wanted it to be good.
I
but
want him to be great.
the Lovebird one wasn't bad. Like
I want to see that one too.
it was okay. I felt a little uncomfortable whenever they kissed.
Why, Darren?
I don't know.
You don't like different races?
You know what?
He doesn't like Chevy Motor
At
and the Ford.
first,
Yeah,
at
you have
first,
a point.
at first, I was like, "Is it because my sister and this Indian fellow are kissing? Is that what it is?" But no, it's the two of them.
Because
You have if you watch it,
he
he has
okay.
you have to watch it because you're gonna be like,
Because they're both into comedy stuff, so to see 2 comedy people,
it's
kissing
not
is
just
weird.
that. It's so
Like imagine Whoopi Goldberg kissing somebody.
thank you. It's awkward on like at least 4 different levels at one time. It's like they don't.
You're not a believable couple.
Yeah, it's a little more than
Go ahead,
that.
Darren.
Just watch like the
Just
first.
go full.
say it.
Just go
Watch
full
the- no,
KKK.
no, no, no,
Go ahead. Don't mix our pure black blood
With your brown
with
gravy.
your brown.
Yo, you two. We're gonna end here because.
How do you feel about interracial porn, Darren? Come on, put it all out there, brother.
You want me to? You want to?
Yeah, indulge
So
us.
wait, first let me finish this. So watch like at least 10 minutes of that movie.
Okay, yeah, I'm
And
gonna
then
do
wait
that.
till they get to the kiss, and then just tell me if you're like.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Interracial porn. I don't understand. Because I remember learning.
Oh my god.
I remember learning it in health class or
Sit
whatever
back.
class it was that the female vagina could only take so much. Right? Right? You guys remember hearing that?
I've never
I was
heard
like,
that.
I was like, not so much like punishment, but like it could only take so much measurement. I think it was like it could only take like I don't know, like 7, 8 inches. I don't know, Bim. I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember hearing it and going like, well, okay, that's interesting.
Oh, dear.
And then so they don't take like a big black guy or a big guy, I don't know, and he has a massive penis, pause, and he's proceeding to shove it in this tiny little white woman, and all of it goes in there, all of it. And I'm the first time I saw it, I was like, I remember being told that can't happen. That I was talking to Clarabelle about it today. She gave me the same. She ignored me. She's gonna leave me soon. I'm pretty sure of it, guys. But listen, while I have your ear, I'm very sure all that penis should not fit into another human being. all of that.
Oh dear. 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 That's not where I saw that going. So you approve, or
I mean, either way, I'm here.
I still watch it, but
It's not even like I can watch it, and it's like it's beyond arousal. Like it's not even like arousing. It's just like, but how?
intrigue?
That's how Bim is.
The combine.
I scouted a few today.
Darren's watching. He drops his hoagie.
All of that, ma'am. Well, another thing too. While we're on porn, I feel like we keep going back to porn.
On porn actually.
We were.
Oh fuck!
I don't think we were.
Porn, sex.
When you say it 3 times in a row, the word, it sounds weird. Any word. If you say any word 3 times in a row, it sounds weird. Especially porn.
It doesn't look.
He's gonna keep talking.
Enjoyable. Like, you ever see the ones with like,
which one?
For the woman.
Okay.
Because the woman looks like she's just a hot mess. She looks like she's been through enough in her life.
So have I.
Oh dear.
And she's just continuously. I almost wish a part of me could understand that you can. How can she just?
I feel like in this moment I am a little white vagina.
What is going on?
Because it's like, why am I here? I could have made a better decision than to let
You could have to let this happen and over again.
Over and over again.
Over and over
113 times.
Oh my god.
Over and over again. Just pounding. Just don't go over there.
A little bit. They look like I get porn as a job for them. This is just what they do. This is what they have to aspire to. Some of them look like they're overly excited about it. Some of them just look like, here's what I got to do. Just none of it looks enjoyable.
None of it?
Come on. To me, I mean, it's just like, okay, we're here. Sorry, guys.
Here, brother.
Sorry. It's like cum shot scenes, right?
Oh boy.
For the life of me, I can't. What gets me is like, the woman looks like she's enjoying this. Like, she looks like she's like...
Because she's an actress.
This doesn't feel good, Barbara. Or whoever.
So, Darren, you do know some women do enjoy that in real life.
I've never met such a woman.
They've never met Genevieve in real life.
I was waiting for it.
I've never met such a woman in real life.
JK. Genevieve does not. Guys, it was just a funny joke.
It's like, yes, I guess you can enjoy it. And if you do, great.
What the fuck are we talking about?
But I just don't. I don't completely understand things, and this is why I can't watch porn just as a matter of fact type deal, because I'll just sit there and like. So let me get this straight. So y'all going at it happily, and then he was like, push off, and then you were like, here we go, and you are excited about this.
Seems like you're not appreciating the theater of its whole.
Oh, my neck hurts.
This is good.
Oh, God.
This is good, man.
This is bad.
Where are we?
Yeah, we got.
We're there, guys. Hey,
So wait,
what a way to end.
My shoulder
Oh yeah,
been
please.
hurting. And so, this was my point. Gotcha,
Hey,
bro.
thanks, Jen.
And so she was like, "Oh, you got a knot like in your shoulder, whatever. You get a spasm. Here's some muscle relaxers."
You went to the doctor?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I know, right? That was real mature of me.
Yeah.
She's like, it's a spasm. Here's some muscle relaxers, here's some exercises. If it doesn't help, here's a referral to a physical therapist. All right, cool, boom, boom. So darling today, and he's like, "Did you take the medicine? Did it help?" And I'm like, "I'm afraid of muscle relaxers because I don't like that feeling of just, you know what I mean?"
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he gonna keep telling me this fun fact that he likes to throw out every now and then. That back in the day, supposedly,
Oh boy, please go there. I hope you're going where I hope you're going where I'm going.
the gays would take muscle relaxers.
That's not where I was going.
For the.
It's a muscle.
Hey guys.
And so I was like, but if you having sex with like who had a muscle relaxer, won't it feel kind of like strange? Like they're just gonna be like flopping around.
Loosey-goosey.
Not loosey goosey. I will push you. I will push you.
I didn't say anything about. I'm just saying it's It's not a muscle. It's not tight. It's loosey goosey.
All the words. This is like this is like her offering you chicken, Darren. It's secretly offensive. She's giggling like you are right now.
I don't know anything right
That's
now.
not where I was going.
Where'd you think I was going?
Do we really want to go there? Do you really want to? You want to go there with me? Are you sure?
I'm not.
You want to buckle in?
I am not sure, but we are here. We can't leave the people hanging.
All right. So here's,
Shit!
here you go. So I know people in porn. They have their tricks and they have their ways of doing things, and they have plenty of practice. But I often wonder, and I know it's camera tricks. I think we talked about this, and the whole coming fast thing. And I always go like, well, how are they still going? Like, you're still going. And yes, I've been there when I was still going. But for me, it's like, how do you stop? What are they saying to themselves? Or is it just the abuse of the woman that they're like, this is just, this is not so much of an aphrodisiac as I thought.
So they do stop. So when you see cut scenes, they'll stop, just to cool down or whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do whatever, but they cut that out, and when they get back ready, then back to
They
it.
keep going.
So yeah, it's a lot of all of that. There you go.
It's like, well, how do you, I guess in my head, I
Maybe
was
they
like,
hate their boss.
what do they tell themselves?
Fuck this job.
Literally.
Sing a Kanye from the first album songs and shit.
All right. That's enough on me. I'm sorry, guys.
Bet you they show off their token blackie.
Oh, not enough?
Oh boy.
Wow.
Wow.
Boy.
Guys, anything else?
You people.
On top of all that shit?
You people.
I don't know.
Cool.
I feel like there's something.
I gotta
hiding
show
there.
you a commercial after this.
Oh, actually, real quick, fuck. So the world is opening, or the U.S. is opening up little by little,
Oh, big by big.
which is scaring me because cases in Texas, Florida, and like 4 other states have gone up.
Yeah.
Arizona.
I think, did Rhode Island go up?
No, we're good, but people are still dying.
Yeah.
So I'm not so eager to do shit, but I'm feeling like the country said, you know what, collateral damage, we got to make money. Fuck it, because there's no backseas with this one. If you open a place up, you can't take that shit back. So please be careful, everybody out there. I know it's getting nice out, but there's still the Rona. Please be careful. Please, please, please.
I felt to happen again.
Yeah, my phone's way over there, so any other notes I have are gone.
That's fine. Oh shit, I just did something. Yeah, we can wrap. We'll finish next week. I can't after all that shit. Jen, did you have something?
So Darren,
Yes.
Oh God.
can we come to the dinner? You didn't answer.
Once I schedule it.
Like, yeah, I just wanted to even out the room before as I brought friends.
All right, real quick. We'll end on one taboo card.
Oh,
Yay.
fun.
Where's the timer?
Here.
This
All right,
is-
you ready?
Yeah.
All right, future lyric. I'm gonna put my inner butt.
Thumb.
Good. I just want to get that one out. That's it. That was episode 113. Please delete this. Jen is the best taboo partner ever. Bye.
You want me on your team, boy?